I'm Taylor.
I'm Polly.
This is Eliza. And we're
Beaten Jeans.
Polly kept her pantry messy so that I could come to Tucson and organize her pantry for her. As nice as she keeps it, there's still a little bit of disarray.
Just a little side note disclaimer. My husband is not a vegan. If you see, as we're pulling out items from the pantry, any non-GMO items or things that are not vegan, they belong to my husband.
So we're gonna go through a series of steps to follow where you can take your pantry from looking like a complete disaster to something that you're proud of showing off.
I'm so excited. I can't wait. Let's do this.
Let's do it. Okay, so step number 1 is empty out everything on the top shelf, put it on a side table, everything off of the second shelf, put it on a table, take everything out of the third shelf, and so forth.
There's 5 people in our house, just so you know. 2 little kids, an 18-year-old, my husband, and myself. I promise I'm not a hoarder.
Except the 18-year-old moved out. Check all of the expiration dates on the labels. Everything is out of the pantry. Now it's time to wipe down the shelves. And what we're gonna do is take hot soapy water on the rag, start from the top shelf, and work our way down. While Polly cleans out the pantry and wipes everything down, I'm gonna start wiping off everything else that is gonna go back into the pantry.
How is all this stuff gonna fit in? How the hell am I gonna move?
Okay, we're gonna start putting everything back in. What we're gonna do is start with the larger items, things that you don't use every day. We're gonna put those on the top shelf. You have to put paper towels on the top shelf, not something that you reach for every day. This little can organizer is fabulous. You can find it on Amazon. We'll link it below. Next thing we're gonna do is the jarred section. And Polly keeps all of her beans and seeds and nuts and rice and quinoa in jars labeled, which is really nice because you can see what's in the glass jar. And it's way cheaper to buy in bulk than in a package.
I have this basket and it just has all my baking goods in it. My sugar, brown sugar, baking powder, baking soda. So when I want to bake, I just pull down this one basket.
This is all of Polly's little baking things like baking cups, food coloring, cake decorator. We're gonna put that on top.
Okay, I've just finished the last 10% and I'm gonna have Taylor come on in and take a peek and we'll see what she thinks.
I'm a little OCD, by the way. I feel like there's a couple things I want to move around. Some of the labels aren't out, which is really important. I like it. Everything looks really good. It's all together. So we have like chip area. We got some snacks here. We have all of our rices and quinoas, and then all of our jarred items, flours, cooking things, beans, Asian,
Potatoes and onions and garlic.
The things that are higher up in the pantry are going to be things that you don't reach for every day. So for instance, we have Indian spices. We have some extra sandwich bags, some glass vases, pastas, and then everything that you use for baking. On this shelf, we have like the rice and the quinoa and the beans that you cook with that you buy in bulk.
Okay, we did it! Thank you, Taylor.
Woo!
Organizing my life.
So, of course, you guys are not going to have the same pantry setup that Polly has, and you're definitely not going to have the same items that Polly has. But we hope that this video just kind of showed you where in your pantry you should place items of importance in the front and eye level. Things that you don't reach for often, top, back. Categorize your items. Also, make sure the labels are faced out. Make sure everything's wiped off and clean. If anything is expired, toss it. If there's anything you don't use, donate it. Thanks for watching this video. We hope it helped you guys.
Happy cooking!
Bye!